you can look at me. Okay, so could you tell me your name? Can you spell it? And yeah, start with spell your name, please.
Okay, my name is, Frederick McHenry. I'm Grandmaster Frederick McHenry of King David Grand Lodge of Georgia. And you can spell my name Frederick, and then it's McHenry, McHenry.
So could you tell me about your organization and what you guys are out here doing today?
What we are here to do is contribute to the Great American Cleanup. My organization is King David Grand Lodge of Georgia, or the Masonic United Nations. And we're here to continue on Earth Day to be a part of a great system of being able to give back to the community. The only way you can do that is clean up the world, not just America, but clean up the world working together. So my group is a collective organization that does community services throughout the world. And we do that for the children, for the elderly, and for all humanization. That's what we're here to do.
So it is Earth Day, like you said. So the community cleanup is about going through. Can you talk about where we are and why specifically we are here?
One of the things is that if we neglect taking out time to give back to Mother Nature and to be able to resurface it and clean it up. You know, if we clean ourselves up, we take baths and we change clothes, we need to take it and make an adjustment as well for, humanization, for the earth itself. We call it Mother Earth. And what we treat our mother with a bad way, or what we clean up to give our mother a chance to be able to expand and have the trees grow. Now we take things for granted sometimes. So we know we do a lot of building, but we need to do a lot of cleaning on top of what we build or move or trash out. We got to remember that trees give us oxygen, so we got to give that and grow more things. So that's what we're out here doing. We're trying to make a difference, and my giving back is to be able to give to the idea that all humans have a creative moment in life, and we have to be able to know that that's what we're doing. We give back to the earth because the earth allows us to live. That's what I believe.
That's what I was gonna go into ask, like, what does like sustainability of our planet like mean to you?
Well, to sustain in this planet, we got to start looking at all the resources that make sense, that we can't take and destroy our atmosphere that goes out into our hemisphere, that goes out into the ionosphere. Now, we don't realize that. We got to start paying attention to what we have in order for us to be able to have a greater development and have longevity. If we don't protect what we have now on Earth, in the future, we won't have one. That's what it is. And sometimes people go drastically in showing things that could show the disaster that can happen. But sometimes you have to have a shock treatment area down there to see what we really need to do. We can't take for granted that we'll just always have this earth. We'll always have an opportunity to breathe. We don't know how much we will cut down our oxygen by having, all the smoke in the air and all the different things, the oxygen is being taken away. So we have to be accountable for all our actions. For every action, there's a reaction.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure. Cause like in my head, like I know like the Earth has been around for billions of years, so the Earth is still gonna be here. But the thing is, will we be? Like, cause the Earth, I feel like there's a natural like cleansing.
Right. The Earth does a natural cleansing. Yeah. It also looks at it like this: the Earth will be here. It may not even be oxygen, but the Earth will still be here because it's a planet. But right now, it's a living sphere. Yeah. And what we need to do is understand that it's a living sphere. And if we know it's a living sphere, we're the microorganisms on Earth. So we're supposed to do everything we can to protect ourselves because the Earth will still be standing. And all of a sudden, we don't have any oxygen. We don't have any water because water is a part of the liquid form of oxygen. We got to know what it takes to be able to sustain that and to protect that. That's what we're supposed to do as humans.
Where do you think people go wrong in that?
Well, we litter, we do things that we smoke, we let all this out into the air, we cut down all the trees. I know we're supposed to build, what we're supposed to take it and regenerate. Even if we take new product that can allow us to revamp ourselves, when you're doing that, you should be able to find a way to recycle that back into the system. So what we need to do is stop cutting down. If we take a tree that's an old tree, we take the tree down, but we need to be able to put another one back so that we can continue that same cycle. And that's where we can't be the cancer to earth. We got to be existing to know that we're not the cancer, we're the help. And in order for us to protect ourselves, we got to protect the earth.
Exactly. And that kind of like shows me how like, cause there's a lot of like sustainability efforts that are inaccessible to people like who, especially like people who are marginalized and don't have much. So they have to. Some people like they rather let me use these like you have some people like okay I can only afford this certain thing right. So I can't invest in sustainability. I can't like people say okay like, I know growing up in my family like instead of people using like glass plates, we went and bought styrofoam plates for convenience, you know,
Right.
stuff like that. But that stuff, we throw it away. It goes, it's like not good for the earth, right?
Correct.
So it's like those are type of situations that people are in, and they can't do like this corporate America's version of sustainability. So I think that's why organizations like yours that come out into the community are important and meeting people where they are. So maybe you could talk about the importance of like that.
Well, sustainability and knowing, okay, just giving an example. Sometimes people say, I can't be a part of nothing. I can't do that. I can't afford that.
Yeah.
If you go to the grocery store and you get like brown bags, save your brown bags, recycle them back. If you get plastic bags, now we can recycle plastic so it can turn into fuel so that we can keep warm for other people that may need to have fuel to be burned. But we got to take that and use your small levels. If you're just going to the grocery store and you get the things, try to buy biodegradable different things that not going to go, and when you pour it in the sink, it's going to still go back to the earth and not destroy it. So we can play all that part, but we got to be educated on it so that you can overstand. And I said the word overstand, seeing something from a broader perspective and being able to not be dealing with an overseer, but you're the one that's seeing it from your perspective. And so that's an overstander instead of an understander. Our job is to be able to support that, and you can do it in all small ways. So there's no big and there's no greater. You know, there's no little and there's no greater side of this. We can all play a part in it.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate
You're welcome.
your time.
Yeah, you're welcome, dear.